Okay, welcome to this knee pain video. I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but look. This video is about knee pain. So someone in the comment section on my previous video, which is about the lower body, asked me to make a knee video. And since I have this giant schedule of uploading videos that I want to upload, this is going to take like another 10 weeks. So here it is already. Yeah, quick, right? So knee pain is not something pleasant, to say the least. So what are the reasons someone would experience knee pain? Well, I would refer back to my previous video in where I explain X-legs. X-legs is where your knees are kind of caving inwards, causing your leg not to be straight, but it's kind of in an angle. And what this does is your knee is a hinge. It's a hinge joint. It can move forwards and backwards. And if your leg is kind of twisted and we are extending it like this in an angle, the hinge is not smooth. So imagine you have a door, right? And we take two people that lift up the door while we're opening and closing it, opening and closing it. The hinges are not meant to endure this load. So it will cause friction, and this friction will cause damage, and this damage will be painful. So be conscious about the way how your leg is moving. It's very important. Second reason, and this is found with young people, is that they experience growth pain. So we start off petite and we grow older and we grow larger. And because our body is not adapted to this height and our bones all of a sudden grow and our muscles grow and our tendons grow, this can become painful. And this is very common actually, especially if you are someone who's pretty tall. Like the taller you are, the harder you will get hit from it. Or not per se the more tall you are, but the more fast you will grow. So if you grow like 30 centimeters in 1 year, there's most likely a chance you will experience growth pain. What's the solution? There is no solution. The only solution is to wait, to rest, and hopefully within 2 years you will be gone of the pain. I experience growth pain and it's not cool. It's not cool at all. And you can go to doctors all you want, but it is no use. You need to wait. You need to wait and let your body adapt. So if you are young and you're experiencing knee pain, make sure to do strengthening exercises. But besides that, you're pretty much Third reason we would experience knee pain, we got into an accident. So maybe we got into a crash with our bike, maybe a car, maybe we were running on the street and all of a sudden we collided into someone else, falling us on our face, on our knee, and we got an owie. Now maybe we really smacked the floor quite harshly and we fell on our knee, and it is logical that you will experience some knee pain. Maybe you slipped, maybe your body got twisted inside of an angle. All like accidents happen, and these accidents can cause long-term pain. So if you're lucky, it will recover on short-term notice, so like 1, 2, 3 weeks. But if you are unlucky, this might take a couple of months, maybe a year. This is literally the case with some people. So yeah, so if you are right now experiencing pain and it took longer than a few days to recover from the pain and it's still active, please go to a physiotherapist. The entire point of a physiotherapist is that he went to school in order to fix pain. I'm not a magician. I cannot see what's wrong with you. A physiotherapist might be able to see what's wrong with you. So please just seek out help. I'm not sure how the healthcare is in other countries, but here inside of the Netherlands, the physiotherapies are quite of level and they will be able to help you. So set aside the ego and go seek some help. Now, besides waiting and letting someone else fix our problem, what can we do ourselves? Well, we can do a small strengthening routine. So what we want to do is we want to strengthen the small muscles and tendons that surround our knee and also the tibialis that raises in our foot, up to our shin bone, up to our knee. This is what we want to strengthen. That's why I told it in the previous video. Please strengthen your tibialis. We can do this by doing tibialis raises. What we do, we find a wall, we have our back against the wall, take 1 or 2 steps forward, straighten out our body so we're in one line, and all you do is you just raise your feet. You just raise your feet. That's the entire exercise. Start with 10 reps. always hold at the top, and then the next week you do 12 reps, 14 reps, 20 reps, 30 reps. Eventually you will be able to do 50 reps. And if you can do 2 sets of 50, you will be pretty conditioned inside of your tibialis, which takes away the shock wave of walking, running, sprinting, going up to stairs, cycling, whatever, you name it, whatever type of sport you do, tibialis needs to be strong. Get it strong. Second exercise is the knee over toe calf raise. So what you want to do is you want to find a wall, have your nose against the wall, take 1 step backward, and what you do is you're going to bend your legs and shift your knees towards the wall. What you want to do is you want to stack up your body above your knee, so you're kind of in a weird angle. And all you do is you do calf raises. You do a calf raise, you hold it at the top, and you slowly go down. Calf raise, down, calf raise, down. Keep doing this. Same as with the tibialis raise, work your way up from 10 reps, go to 50 reps eventually. Third exercise, pretty weird exercise, it's called the Patrick step. So you can use a wall for, to help you out with the balance. You want to put 1 leg up front and you want to bend your standing leg while shifting your foot forwards, making your ankle touch the floor. So when we're at this bottom position, we want 1 line from our foot to shin to knee to hips to your shoulders. You want to be in 1 line. So you kind of want to lean backwards every time you go down. Now once we're at the bottom position, all you do is with the strength of your knee, so purely from bending the knee, you want to go back to the position that you started from. Now, if you can do this without a wall, great. If you cannot do this without a wall, just hold yourself. There's no problem. You can just hold yourself. Focus on strengthening the knee, okay? So it's not like you're using your quad and kind of doing a weird squat. You want to use the knee. Make sure to do both legs and get in the reps. Now, doing 50 reps of this exercise is, I don't know, if you want, you don't have to. 20 to 30 is more than enough if you're talking about like building it up. If the exercise feels kind of good, you can always do 3 sets, but let's just focus on 2 sets. Every exercise that I just named, do 2 sets. After 1 set, rest 30 seconds, do the second set. Rest 30 seconds, go to the second exercise. Rest 30 seconds, go to the last set of the second exercise. 30 seconds rest, on to the third exercise. You get what I know. You get what I mean. So in total, you would have 6 sets, and this workout lasts around 10 minutes. Try to do this 2 times a week, and after 2 to 3 weeks, you can add in another day. So do it 3 times a week. After 2 months, it is optional to do it 4 times a week, but it's not really necessary. Just doing this 3 times a week is more than enough. Now, are results guaranteed? No. Results are not guaranteed because, again, I don't know what's wrong with your knee. All I know is that strengthening the knee can help with the pain. If we are able to go from an 8 out of 10 in terms of pain all the way through a 4 out of 10 in terms of pain, so still painful, but a lot less painful, that's a win in my book. Okay, that's a win in my book. We want to experience progress, and progress will make us happy. Being perfect does not make us happy, but it would be cool in terms of pain. So we don't want to feel pain, but if it's necessary, and it's just life, okay? Now, if you have knee pain, please don't do all types of sports. Don't go 100%. Always warm up. Make sure your body is warm before you do some exercise. And if you experience pain in any of the exercises I just named or any of the activities you do, stop. Don't go through actual pain of where your face is like, There's a difference between getting in a burn or experiencing pain. Mild discomfort is completely fine. Don't experience pain and push through the pain. That's not how tendon health works. Okay? So take it easy, please. Rest, get some sleep, 7 to 9 hours, eat good food, don't experience too much stress into your life. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. So yeah, to the guy that commented on my previous video, hopefully this helps. I want to wish you good luck. I hope to see you in the future. Goodbye, cheers, ciao.